Moon is your underlying energy, y'all. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, the moon is your underlying energy. Underneath that is the Knight of Cups. Kind of a really weird and unknown, not really unknown, but really confusing time, especially considering that this is about your emotions, especially about how you feel about them, about what it is that you want. I feel like there may be a lot of like changing your mind lately of Aries, which you don't necessarily do, second guessing your emotions perhaps, but you also could be going with the flow, going with how you feel, but at the same time still like it's really confusing. This area in your life is not necessarily certain, and I feel like you want some sort of stability here with the heart of the reading being the Four of Wands, which is understandable, right? Considering that everything's kind of crazy, everything doesn't really make a lot of sense. You want something to just kind of be grounded, be very solid, very stable, something that you can, you know, that you could definitely be certain that this is a safe place. But the thing is, what's crossing you from having a safe place is that you're going through a transition right now, potentially the Six of Swords, or the thing that you may need to do in order to get to this Four of Wands is to take a leap of faith or to travel towards the unknown. You know, facing your fears, facing those things that do not, that make you a little bit uncomfortable because they're not familiar. And that's the unknown part, the kind of, the part where you're like, I have no idea whether I'm treading on soft ground or hard ground. And I feel like it's because, well, there's some things you do have to leave behind with the moon energy, right? The confusion, the fear, perhaps. And I feel like this is more approaching a fear, approaching something that you've kind of been very uncomfortable doing because it's maybe put you in a place of vulnerability at one period of time. But I feel like most importantly, this is just going towards something that you're not necessarily comfortable with. And that moving towards, towards the unknown is exciting to a certain extent, but at the same time it's still a bit nerve-wracking. It's still like, oof, really, I don't know if I really want to do that. Now in the past you have the Eight of Pentacles, so there was a lot of concentration, focus on building either yourself, focusing on working on yourself, or your energy and activities were very focused on the career that you're in, building something stable, something that's lucrative and beneficial to you. And I feel like there's a huge amount of concentration. We're going to go ahead and clarify that actually, because I don't know what exactly you guys were focusing on. What were you guys focusing on in the past? The world. Some sort of ending, or maybe some sort of successful completion, something that really showed its value after the fact. Because the world is a great card to have. And I feel like you guys are very focused on some sort of successful completion. And now you all have the Lovers in your present. Some of you guys, you could have been working on traveling or working on being able to travel, but that's just me. That could be the reason why I say that is because the Six of Swords, the world here, and the Four of Wands is honestly like moving. It's moving house. Like for some of you guys could legitimately be moving and you're not sure of how this works. You guys have been working very hard because you guys want to move. I think that's where you guys want to be. But then at the same time, maybe you met someone recently. That's what it kind of looks like. You met someone. They're really sweet. They're very nice. They have such a profound connection with you. And I feel like now that's kind of keeping you from being able to leave, because perhaps maybe this is going to be a long distance relationship now. And you're just like, I don't know if this is going to work. For those of you that just, that's really specific. For those of you that doesn't resonate with that, it could be that, yeah, you've been working on something, trying to get to some sort of resolution, something that was really nice, had a good outcome to it. And then now you have the Lovers, right? Somebody you met, somebody that makes you feel good. There's some sort of profound connection. And I feel like either that or you are more open to what it is that you love. You are aware of what you love. But now it's about going ahead and taking control and going after that. Okay, just going after what it is that you want, going after what it is that you love, because I feel like what you love is great and all, but to take action is another story, right? It was like you love it, but then you don't know necessarily how it's going to play out. Just because you love something doesn't mean it's going to work out very well, but that doesn't mean that it can't be amazing. Everything's advocating to you, just go, go, go. Don't stop for anybody. Don't stop. Don't do anything. That's keeps you from being happy. That truly keeps you from being able to experience things, because you have the Two of Wands in your future. You're honestly trying to figure out which way to go, and think you're stuck at a crossroads. You can't go in the direction that you have been. And the situation is this. It's like it's been confusing. It's been weird, but only because your fears are almost like are being conquered at the same time. It's almost like you guys are trying to override your fear mechanism by still pulling through and pushing through this. And as much as you want to stay home, but as much as you do, you still want to have a good end day. You still want to feel good about where you're headed. All right, and I feel like that as much as you would like, I feel like you guys are fighting this. Like you really are fighting to make the changes that, despite how scary everything feels. Like I think before I would say y'all are very skeptical. You're not going into it really, but I feel like no, there's nothing keeping you back. There's only, I mean, of course, there's that lingering thought in the back of your head, like, oh, you shouldn't do this, oh, you shouldn't do that. But it's like you guys, I feel you are Aries, like y'all are actively fighting against the fears, the fear talk, the talk in your head that's keeping you down. Like I could feel it. Like you are still pushing through, even though everything in your body is telling you not to. Everything in your soul and your spirit is telling you not to. And everything's saying, go for it. Go for it. Everything's saying, get fired up. Go for it. This is yours. This is not anyone else. This is yours. The Two of Wands is in your future. It's like, yeah, despite how I feel about going towards the unknown, I'm still going to make my path. I'm still going to go for it. And this is like, the confirmation is in the feeling. It's like, you love this. There's no, I think before, there was something that you were doing that felt like work, and it didn't have that feeling of happiness and love, like this, whatever this is now, whether this is love or this is a relationship, it didn't feel like that in the past, and now it does. So it's like, yeah, I need to complete this out. I need to do what I need to do, and I really want to go after this. It doesn't matter to me if it's not clear, if it's not certain. It's yours, because here you have the Star. Like this is your opportunity to start fresh, start new. This is a manifestation card. It's beautiful. And you only get your manifestation by putting stuff back, because not putting it back, but giving of yourself, giving back. That's why you see the Star with her 2 jugs, giving back some water to the world, and giving her time to the world around her. She's putting in the effort to get her manifestation, and that's what you're all doing right now. You guys are putting the effort to do it, and I feel like this is Lover's energy, whether this is someone new or this is a project or this is a place that you want to relocate to. Either one, this is your dream, and I feel like you guys really want to get this started. Now for some of you guys, you may feel like this is too good to be true, or that the Star, whatever this lover's energy may be too far out of reach. Maybe you're just shooting for the stars. It may not be true, but it's not the case. You have to, faith is knowing, as a friend says, and this is yours. There's no doubt, and that's why, other than that, you wouldn't be feeling the way you'd be feeling, kind of mixed feelings about everything, which is totally natural. But this is yours. You're gonna go after it, and I wish you the best of luck, because look at this. You guys have the Hierophant in your outcome, which really indicates to me that this is about commitment. Somebody committing, committing to yourself is the most important. And I feel like whatever journey that you're going through, whether this is like, moving house, or maybe this is, trying to, taking a leap of faith to, to get to a place where you feel like you and this other person are in a good spot, in a higher place of commitment. Because I feel like that's what you want to do. It's going to take risk. It's going to require you to let go of these fears. It's going to require you to let go of something that's been holding you back, or let go of something that that doesn't work for you. A certain way of mind, a certain way of thinking, a way of believing. So we're going to go ahead and look at your wisdom of the oracle cards. Yang. Oh, just as I said, y'all, just do it. Just do it. Whatever, you just do it. You know what you need to do. It may, like I said, and I know it seems like you don't know what to do, but you do. You do. It's just to take action on the dreams, the things that you love. Take action on those things. Do what you need to do to make that happen for you. Don't, of course, be careful. Don't do everything and anything you can. Not 5 of Swords, like ruthless energy crap, but wow. Change is unavoidable, guys. This is number 6 as well. Change is unavoidable. You're going through a transition. You're going through change. You might as well just go with the flow. And I don't think you're resisting it. I don't see any real resistance. But what I do get the sense is that, yeah, there is this hesitation more so than anything, because it knows you know you're going to leave, you're going to have to transition. You know that that's the thing, that's the key. In the moon, there's no stopping because you're uncomfortable wherever you are. But the focus of it all is just facing the fact that you are uncomfortable, recognizing how you feel, and going through it anyway. Fighting through that weird feeling of, you know what, this is just weird, and you know what, I'm okay. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work for me. I'm gonna be happy. And that's the determination that you really need to have. You have it in the past. Here it shows it, and it showed success in the past. Your determination pushed through all the doubts, the uncertainties, all that craziness. And I feel like you guys can have the opportunity to do that now, do that here. But it has to require, you have to remember that you have that fiery, that dedication in you, that if you want something, it's yours. And then focus, remember, this is something you want. This is not work. This is something, this is how you feel. This is your love. If this is a relationship, this is someone that you love. If this is your job, this is your career, this is something you love. Everything is for love. This is where you realize, I feel like the epiphany with the star and the lovers here, that's the recognition or realization that what you do has to come from a place that is genuine and real, which is love. It's which you've always been doing from day dot, Aries. And I feel like you just returning back to it. You're remembering, like, yeah, this is what I gotta do. This is how I branch out. This is how I be me. This is how I go after and make my stuff, make my life the most meaningful. It's by going for what I want, going for what I love, going for the person I love. And it means that I have to, if that means I have to conquer fears, that means I've got to conquer fears. Wow. Very uplifting message, Aries. I appreciate it.